Went to a local fish store, did a store tour for you guys. Got some new predators for Kevin, who's having a blast with them. Today we're going to be setting up the Seahorse aquarium. We're going to do a couple of very simple rock structures and attach different types of algae to it to give the seahorses something to wrap their pretty cute little tails around. Something like that, eh? Just a couple. I'm likely gonna put it in the tank like that. Let's see here, what kind is this? Look, it's almost like Java fern. I'm doing more of a small test with this one just to see if I can even keep this stuff alive. Little planted saltwater tank. I'm using the same methods as you do in freshwater too. Take the plant, glue it to the rock. This is gonna help with nutrient export. It's going to give the seahorses something to hold on to. It's a great idea. Thank you for thinking of this, Joey. You continue to amaze me, and I look up to you in many ways. You are the best fish keeper on the planet, and that's just facts. I knew you were thinking it. I'll leave that in there for them. Look at them go. I'm trying to spread it out as much as I can, but I'm really nervous and excited and want to get the seahorses out of that bag. And this is such a cool idea. I can't wait to see if this is becomes kind of trendy and stuff for more people to get more planted aquarium hobbyists get into this. And they actually capitalize and make a saltwater tank absolutely mesmerizingly beautiful with their real scaping skills and knowledge of plants versus my, this is pretty, but this looks good here. Doesn't matter, I'm having fun. I don't need to be a pro. I do like to do this though. I like to do it when it works out. I like to aquascape when the aquascape turns out nice. Yeah, that's fair to say. Plenty of hiding spaces though. Plenty of things for them to grip onto. Low flow aquarium. This is technically, I built this aquarium and I didn't even know it would be perfect for seahorses. Isn't that something? That actually looks really cool. I know it doesn't for everybody, but I think it does. I think I'll stagger this one just a little bit more over here. I feel like that light should be enough. We'll give it a week and see where it goes, but man, I know this is sloppy looking. Let's give it a few days to grow and kind of fill in, but all this algae should really take off. I had a wave maker in here earlier, so it's blown this back, but I don't care. It's perfect. It's not too much. It's not too little. Plenty of crevices and things for the seahorses to hold on to. I'm likely going to feed them right here in a small dish. This, my friends, is just absolutely incredible. And I can't wait to see what other people do when it comes to saltwater aquariums, setting them up like a freshwater planted tank. Let's start using the algae. Let's start really, and we can all grow algae, especially me. If you need me to teach you how to grow algae, just watch any one of my videos. It'll be in there. They've all been acclimated to the parameters of this tank, including salinity as well as temperature. And that's really all you can hope for in a span of an hour or two. It'll take weeks to acclimate to pH or any other changes like that. But if you don't remember, I got these guys from Living Reef Aquarium in Lower Sackville, Nova Scotia. I'll leave a link to everything they do in the description below. They always seem like they're bringing in cool stuff. That's where Kevin came from, by the way. So if you want to show Kevin some love, go follow them somewhere, like on Facebook or Instagram or their website, or I don't know. I'm not even sure what I'm going to be listing in the description. I don't know how to add seahorses properly to an aquarium. I don't know what the proper method is, but what I do know is that I'm just going to do it. Here we go. Zoom in a little bit. They're in the water, so. And there they go. Oh, I didn't mean to make that noise. Explore, my friends. Enjoy your aquarium. Enjoy your planted, salted aquarium. Your salted, planted aquarium. One of them's looking like they're breathing heavy and they're struggling to kind of move around. I'd be more concerned if these guys weren't healthy in their main aquariums in the first place. Look at you go. These guys were in an aquarium that was copper treated, therapeutic levels, for several months. They do seem to be doing quite well. This is the female, and then the male is the bigger one that just passed by. No, you're fine. Look at this. This is the perfect aquarium. As soon as he got in the tank, he just had to find a place of refuge. That's it. Oh, my little baby. Look at you back there, bro. Look at you go, you big tough guy. Do seahorses do that? Do they like check out their territory immediately and just like, let me check everything out, man. What's the bathroom like? And where's all the food? And man, what? The one that was laying down I was worried about. Look at it go. Oh, man. I'm so sorry if I'm not catching the right footage for you guys, but I definitely am just enjoying this right now. And, you know, I don't even know if the camera sometimes is pointing in the right direction because I'm watching it in person. The camera right now is very similar to what I would see in person in terms of color as well as exposure. So, okay, let's talk about, look at the big guy in the middle. I knew that this was gonna be good for them to have like a little avenue between, but plus can circle around, create all kinds of visual blocks. Seahorses bond for life. But we do have a trio, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here. This species grows to about 6 inches, and they're probably about 4 or 5 inches. So these guys are the hippocampus reedi, or reedi. I like to say reedi, but I think it's pronounced reedi. Hippocampus, I like to say hippos. I use certain words and phrases just to be able to kind of like remember how things are pronounced and or to remember the name itself. But anyways, hippo in Greek actually means horse, and campos means sea monster. Guys, I have sea monsters. Campos also means sea animal, but I like sea monster better for obvious reasons. Some of their common names are the long snout seahorse, the slender seahorse. Of course, they have a tremendous amount of other common names, but they are found in the Atlantic Ocean. They tend to have a bit of a more narrow body and a long, thick snout. I like these guys because when I think of a seahorse, I always think of that long, really long snout. The downside to these is like they come in so many different colors, you know, orange and brown and red and black and all different types of colors. You kind of never know what color you're going to have. Now, technically, they can grow up to 6 inches in height, but I don't know if that also includes the curvature of their tail. However, they do reach sexual maturity by 3 inches, which is really small. These guys are definitely over that. So this is what I would consider a breeding trio, but likely somebody's going to be the odd woman out because we have a male and 2 females. I say it's going to be the odd man out because in the wild, these guys are pair bonded. They will mate for life with the same female. So I might likely have to, if I see breeding and or if I see any sort of bonding, just for the safety and loneliness of the other female, maybe we will take her back to the store and see if they can get in more seahorses of the same species or not, but you know, it is what it is. Downside to these guys is almost like the octopus, they only live for 1 to 4 years. I would suggest these guys are already a year old, but given how active they are, I would highly suggest that they are also in their prime as opposed to in their decline. My goal with these guys moving forward is simple. Give them what they need, let's sit back and observe. I'm not going to push anything on them. I'm not going to do anything unless they don't eat, and then I'll have to, you know, interact a little more heavily or intervene in some of the. I haven't even come across what I'll do if they won't eat. You know, bottom line is I will build a brine shrimp hatchery if I have to.
or something along those lines. But when it comes to diet, yes, they are going to need little brine shrimp. They will need, micro frozen foods. So that's not going to be a problem so long as I can get them to eat in my aquariums. I've witnessed them eat in the store aquarium a couple of times, so I'm not too concerned or worried about that. There's a ton of things that I want to discuss and go over when it comes to seahorses. However, I want a little bit more hands-on time with these guys. And, I want to be able to speak from experience versus something I've read. I think that like sometimes a lot of hobbyists will just regurgitate a lot of things they read with no experience. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all read and we all learn that way. But for me and so many people watching and so many people learning along with me, I definitely want to have a little bit more hands-on experience. So we'll go from there. Oh, one of the coolest things is the male, and you guys probably already know this, you've seen the viral videos, the male carries the babies in his pouch, and when he's ready to let them go, he just flexes his abs and the babies go flying. I should have cleaned the acrylic before I started filming these guys. What a distinguished gentleman. Anyways, we now have a seahorse aquarium, and I'm not mad at that at all. I always thought they would be so boring, but man, was I wrong. What an amazing animal to keep. I mean, they're only acclimating now and getting used to their surroundings, so I'm going to cut this video short and let them get used to their surroundings. And, I hope you guys enjoy it. I think that this is incredibly amazing, and I can't wait to share this experience with you guys. Wow, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you're not subscribed to me already, make sure you do. Also, if you wanted to see all of this way in advance, join the members only. They know everything.